Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Dahnan for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Dahnans are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death. You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it! My brother's dead! Because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Camouflage! Guess what the
Hit him where it hurts no one!
Rising to meeting!
I'm on!
Castle! It's too much! You picked the wrong fight! I owe you one!
I'm on!
Rising Phoenix!
What's this?
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Glacial spear. Here's the eagle. More projectile. Free Lancer.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Eagle Star.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it!
Here's a healing arm.
Be still!
Thank you.
Rising Warfare!
Photon. Raging Cascade. Field. Confiscated.
Your mom! This one's all mine! Rising Wyvern!
Anything in armor is all
You're
mine!
on! Dragon Claw!
Denied!
Sonic Talon!
Eagle
What's this?
Raging Cascade.
Sword Rain out! Stay away from my friend! Rising Wyvern!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help.
Sonic Thrust!
I never miss!
Rising Wyvern! This one's all mine!
Eagle Side!
I owe you one!
Coming!
Rising Wyvern!
Here's the evil!
Rising Phoenix!
Dance in the wind!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Lightning orb! Bloody! Wait, not on my watch!
I'm on!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Driven tail!
Alright.
That does it! Here's the lightning condemned!
Here I come!
Here's the healer!
Pierce through! Rising Wyvern!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! There! And again! Lightning condemned! Thunderblast!
This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
I'm on! Here, let me help! Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Be still!
Eat this!
Here I come! It's over!
Watch and
Roll away!
Watch this!
Eternal Dimension!
Got you!
Throw escape!
Freaking
Ready! Shining supernova! I never miss! It's weakened! Astral energy!
This ends now!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Freeze laser!
Not today!
Armor won't save you!
Here's a healing arm!
Capsule!
Eat this!
Dahna!
Take it!
I'll finish you here and now!
Here, let me
Rising
help!
Phoenix!
I'm really over one.
Severing Wind!
Not on my watch!
Rising
let me
Phoenix!
help! First aid!
really over
Supernova!
Here I come!
Watch it!
Annihilation!
Freaking does it!
Pierce through!
Gemini Alpha!
Take this!
Here, let me
It's
help.
over!
First aid! Shining super! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Annihilation!
Not my finest.
You'll pay for that!
Ready to go! Lightning orb! I'll bring down this! I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away. Mega ray! Talon hurricane! Eagle!
Die!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Done to done!
Here's a healing arc.
I owe you.
Better aid!
Now I'm in the
Rising
cave!
Wyvern!
Now you see what I can do!
You're on!
Raging Dragon ammo! Sleep now. I'll be saving
Watch
you.
this!
You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning condemned! Talon hurricane! I can do this all! The healing arc! First aid!
Lost my focus!
Ready to go! Lightning raging Dahna! Talon
Demon Fang!
In
I'll
here!
finish you here and now!
More for this now! Primed and ready!
You're mine!
Award sealed! Confiscated! Recover!
Thanks.
Eat this! Here, let me help! More with that air!
Really over one.
Here's the...
You're mine!
Here's the wind!
Sonic
In
Thrust!
here!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship! Ridiculous! Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed, something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough, and you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menencia. Go to Mahag Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renin. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream? What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Dahnans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renins?
Indeed. A militia made up of Dahnan guardsmen, Renin supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Dahnans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Dahnans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Dahnan dissidents, side by side with a Renin lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Miguel entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
We've reached our destination.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Dahnans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Dahnan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Eldaman and Sia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
To rest here now.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for a...
Right.
Well,
Good.
what's he?
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Eldaman and Sia Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kelzelik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holing himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Dahnans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion!
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
I think there's someone in trouble here. Oh? Yeah. Yeah. What?
What?
Yeah. Got it. Great. I hate that woman.
She was a handful, wasn't she?
What's wrong with being passionate? Not to mention, she was kinda cute.
Of course that's why you like her.
I need something to eat.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need. Hello.
Huh. Right. We should be able to cook here.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. See you guys tomorrow. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret it.
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Not today!
Go for... Weak point!
Here I come! Dragon form! Sonic hits too much! Rising Warfare!
Lightning orb!
Leave the wind to me!
Weak searing tempest! Flare tornado! Here's a healing arm!
That could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Lightning orb!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Armor won't save this!
Here's a healing arm! Lightning orb! I never miss! Lightning descent! Thunderblade! Eagle Fly! It looks like you got this with cover!
No further!
Here's a healing arm! Blazing cascade!
What a relief!
Dance to the wind! Here's it! Light astral tornado! I can't feel anything!
Get away from my friend!
Bring you back from death to victory.
Double Demon Fang!
Far enough!
Demon Fang!
I've let you all
Here's a
down.
healing arm! That's gonna slide! Watch and
Here I come!
Lightning orb!
Turbo Blade!
Lightning orb!
Now! While it's reeling!
Take it down!
It's gone!
Here, let me help.
Not today!
Okay,
Here I go!
Spread!
Take
Dance to
this!
the wind!
Liberate Alpha! Raining Slash!
Crush! Lightning condensed!
Take this!
Thunderblade!
Can't get out of this!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Destruction!
Armor won't save
I'm on a roll now!
Lightning is lightning! Downfall!
Here's a healing art.
Swallow
Down, ready to go.
Rise to
Don't mind if I
the
do!
You picked the wrong fight!
Flame of fury! Seal! There you go! Don't let
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dahna? Not to a Renan, they don't.
I'm such a failure.
You'll pay for that!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Pierce through!
Resuscitation!
Take this!
Supernova! Raging cascade! Spread!
Eat this!
The enemy is going
Take
all
this!
out! Thunderblade!
No further!
Leave the chargers to me!
Deny! Dance!
I can't feel anything!
I'm not done yet! Want something to munch on, Hoodle?
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Good night, everyone. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Did we really just spend that much money? What's with that shining bow over there?
Looks like trouble with a capital T.
Together we got...
It's a duel of the arts!
Demon Pact! Demon Pact!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for you truly!
Do it! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Double Demon
Rise and
Pact!
win!
Don't get complacent. There it is. That's our target.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Chinese supernova! Dance in the wind! Feel! More for the stockpile! You got company!
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right. I'm caught.
Sonic thrust!
Feel! Get on fire!
Burn!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
It's mine! Lightning orb!
Rising light!
Denied! Let's go!
Take this.
Here's a healing art! On my watch!
Rising Phoenix!
First aid! Dance in the wind! Mega ray! Air by the power of water!
carve through. I'll finish you here and now.
First aid!
Dragon Shell!
Take it! In here!
Talon Storm!
This should do it! This will
Go
go
away!
Thunderblade! Let me help!
Dragon Shell!
over.
In here! Spear! Pierce evil!
Talon Hurricane!
Freeze Lancer! Lightning Orb!
I'll bring you back from death trap.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I hope this thing is mentally approved. Sliver Strike!
There's a healing
We're
arm!
not done yet.
In a bind.
Here's the
I
raging
really know
tempest!
you will. I'm on a roll
Sword
now.
Lightning slash! This
Pierce evil!
Burn in hell!
Air thrust! Freeze Lancer! Come on, this one's mine! It looks like you got this one covered! Here's a healing arc seal!
What's this?
Rising Wyvern!
Got it! Now's our chance! Lightning orb! Now that I have one!
That did it.
Gemini Hulk! Lightning down! Lightning! Thunder!
Can't move. I'll end you.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Blow away.
Suffocation! Thunder field! Take
Not
Photon
done yet.
dance in the wind!
Double demon fang!
Can't move. Damn it. If only I'd been more careful.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
No further!
Retraction!
I owe you one.
I'm on it.
You're mine!
Just what the doctor ordered!
Pierce through!
Take this.
Here I
Lightning carve through arm.
Lightning orb!
You're done.
Rising Wyvern!
Lightning orb! Primed and ready!
You're on!
I never miss!
You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done
in the
that.
wind!
Sword Ring Alpha! Roll away!
Dragon Shell! Dance in the wind!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Here, let me help!
Picture of hell.
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Mega Ray!
First strike.
This one's all
Just
mine.
getting started. Crush.
Eagle Fly!
Oh, now you're talking.
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that! Searing Flame!
Nothing gets by me. Far enough.
By the power of water!
No
Annihilation!
further!
Like you've done it.
Your dreams!
Armor won't save you.
More of that.
Crumble.
In the wind! In here! Let's get you all
Double
something!
demon fang!
It's finished.
Let's do it!
Eternal Civilization!
Lightning
Rising
Orb!
Wyvern!
Thunderblade! Mega Ray!
Your mother! I'm pierced through! This time! You picked the wrong fight!
Raging Cascade! Searing
You're mine!
Flame! I'm ready!
Sword Ring Alpha! Blow away! Eternal Civilization!
Mega Raging Cascade!
Can't move.
Sleep now! More for the stockpile! I'll bring you back from
Dragon Shell. Shattering the.
I can't kill you forever!
Prepare for these fields. Sliver Strike.
Not done yet!
Raging Cascade!
You're on!
In here!
Dragon Storm!
No further.
I'll be
Pierce
this
through!
one!
Sword Ring Alpha!
There you Don't let up! Mega Ray!
Swallow Blade!
Blow away.
Double demon fang!
That move.
Arc Field!
Here comes a big one! This isn't looking good!
Air
First
thrust!
strike. I'm on it. Eat this. Eat this.
Raging Cascade!
I'm on it.
This one's
I'll
mine!
run you through.
Where are you going? Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Light Astral!
First strike.
Gemini Alpha! Light Astral Air in the wind!
Take
Air
this.
thrust! Mega Ray! Light Astral Energy!
Far enough. First strike. I'll end you.
Photon Blazing
I'm on a roll
Sword!
now.
Now or never.
Sleep now!
First strike. In a bind.
This is Hurricane!
Eagle Fly.
Here goes! Banana, let's go! Lightning Orb!
I'm on it.
Lightning Condemned!
I'll run you through.
Thunderblade!
Eagle Fly. I've let you all down.
Thunder Field! Dance now! Frozen!
Hammer.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
You okay? Yeah! Okay, here we go!
How's this?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey!
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Brace yourselves! This one... tough!
Glimmer flame!
Skid? The flashing part's their weak point.
It's almost too strong.
Be my guest. Here I come. It's on. Not today. Swallow blade. No further. Rising Wyvern. Crush.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Let me help.
Sonic thrust.
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of
Slide.
fury!
Time to
Let's
go.
energy! First air drop! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Photon! Lightning condemned! Thunderblade!
Glacial Spear.
Pierce evil!
Double demon
Freeze
face.
lancer!
Slash.
Flash!
Infernal torrent.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Stop.
Thunder field! Resuscitation! Raging cascade!
Can't end here.
Hey, that I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Here!
Eagle Dawn. Solid storm. Not done yet.
Annihilation! Lightning! Supernova!
Come on.
Hey, one at a time!
Smash you. I'm on a roll now. Sonic thrust. Dragon storm.
Lightning condemned!
Crush.
It's in the sky!
Now you're talking.
Here's a
Here I
healing
come.
arc!
Dragon sword. This one's all mine.
Now I'm in the groove!
Not today.
Gemini Thunderblade! Searing
Here I come.
flame! Reload!
Swallow dance. Crush.
Lightning
Demon
raging
Fang.
cascade!
Double
Flame of
demon
fury!
torrent.
Dance in the wind!
Take this.
Field!
I can carve
Field!
through armor.
Far enough.
I'll
Demon
be
Fang.
this way!
Eat
Mega
this.
Ray!
Now or
Lightning
never.
condemned!
It's
weakened!
over.
Thunderblade!
This ends now.
River blood all day!
Take this.
Ready! Searing
Severing
flame!
wind. Swallow
Reload!
dance. Over.
Here's the raging cascade!
No more playing nice.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! More for the stockpile!
I felt fine not too long ago.
Freeze lancer!
Not done yet.
By the power of
Demon
flame!
Fang.
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire.
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning
Sword Rain Alpha.
Glacial
Fang
Spear.
blast. Blow away.
All good things come to an
Freeze
end.
lancer!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that.
Where are you going?
Dragon sword.
Not my finest.
Searing flame! Reload! Mega ray! Annihilation! Lightning! Downfall!
Nothing gets by
I'm out
me.
of ammo!
Far enough.
I'm all soaked up!
Take this.
By the power of water! Gemini
No
Aqua!
further.
Annihilation! This can't be happening!
I can't believe this.
Well, yeah. I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her, but I can respect her passion for books.
That can't be. No.
Hey!
Oh.
What? What?
Oh. We've reached our destination. I hate camping out.
This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place to camp in.
Yeah.
You should get some shut-eye.
This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place.
Make sure to get some good rest. All right, guys. Ready to go?
Right, here goes!
Raise
I'm on it!
Magnum, in here!
Rising light! I'm on it! You're on! Dragon form!
Air blast! One more time! Do it!
Eat this!
Burning!
Dragon
Lightning
flame!
condemned!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Here I come! Wind! Storm! Turn
Now!
up! It's on!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you? Ow!
Glacial Spear.
Sword Rain Alpha! Crumble!
Now I'm in the groove! Set that shell tight.
Eat dirt!
That's freaking done! I never miss!
We got the advantage.
Good.
No
Just have to make sure we shoot.
Don't worry, cause Raw's on.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pulling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Here and now!
Any injuries?
It's on! I'm on! We are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong. What about me? I guess you had things to do again.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Damn, you're not like that all the time.
Rising Phoenix!
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right? Right?
Not that part! This realm doesn't seem like...
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as...
Make sure to get some good rest. Well, off we go. That is one and... enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now. I hate camping out.
An opponent like this should be easy. Ignite!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Sword rain outward!
Armor won't save you!
Now!
Sonic thrust!
Annihilation!
Try this! Infernal torrent!
Wow, look what I just found.
Out of our way!
Ripping the hair!
I never miss!
Dragon Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Rising Wyvern! Now I can let loose! No further! Rip and tear!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Let's get you all tucked away. There! One more!
Be still! Take this!
All right!
Nothing gets by me!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you...
Let's dispose of the trash.
Please now!
Rising Wyvern!
Arch shield!
Rising Phoenix!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword!
Not today!
Dragon shell!
Lost! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny...
No choice!
Marksman handle this.
Hey, when did I get so popular? We are freaking invincible!
Something in the others truly are strong.
Can't get out of this!
Here, let me help.
Flying freak!
Here I go! Just leave it Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
In here!
The enemy wields arc too.
You'll soon see about that.
Eat this!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Now
You're mine!
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Wait, and how?
Let me take the rest of it.
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Nothing gets by me!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more...
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Wow, look what I just found.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited.
No backing down!
Here I go!
Annihilation! Ardex, You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart for your hearts.
Wind!
More where that came from.
That's what I like to hear. What's this thing?
Go no further! Mega Ray!
Ignite!
Lightning Here's a healing arc!
Where are you going?
Thunder Blade!
Now you see what I can do!
Here I come!
Here, let me help.
First air!
Now I can let loose.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
There's something in the water. I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara?
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions.
But that doesn't...
Of course.
When you put it like that...
You're just in it.
I was... So, if...
Good to hear.
Okay!
I'm always amazed with... healing arts can do.
Hey.
Hmm?
Is it just me? Or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
I just noticed none of you other Dahnans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Dahnan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. And what about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Dahnan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Dahnans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Dahnans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Freaking does it! Dragon Shell! You're on!
Airborne beast. My second.
Now, Blind freak! Lightning took it still!
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Take this!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said? Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Rob.
Me? How come I get singled out?
You're the only one. Here I come! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let's go!
Sword Alpha!
First
I
aid!
owe you one. Inferno devastation!
Lightning orb!
Don't get careless.
All right.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance.
It's like trying to keep up to the wall.
out of this!
Rising Phoenix! Rising Phoenix! Your mark!
Take this!
Lightning orb!
Dragon Swarm!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
Take it! Dragon Shell!
Watch this!
Raining Slash! The Dragon's gonna finish it!
Wind to the wind! Air thrust!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Dahnan relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dahnan history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course. Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Enemy flame of fury!
Rising
Ready and so good with airborne targets. Here's the evil.
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for you truly. Now, I'm on a roll now.
It's over!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Seal! First aid!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Here I come!
Take this! Rip and tear!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
I'm ready for the next battle.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret
You
this.
picked the wrong fight!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Never miss! Alright, if I do.
I'll smash you!
Here I go! One more!
You're finished! fire!
I'm stuck!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Easy and snaring to me.
Yeah, and bubbling to me!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Destruction! Try harder!
Here, let me help!
Double
In here!
hurricane! Double blade!
Go excited!
Double jump!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help!
This one's all mine!
Alright! It's showtime! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Dragon shell!
Freeze lancer!
Sonic
Lightning
thrust!
orb!
I'm on it!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Take it! Got me! Dragon shell! Lightning orb!
I can feel my precision improving.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blistered.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it.
Art seal!
Nothing gets by me!
Sleep now.
Now
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
That's the power. No complaints here.
You all on!
Eat this! Talon storm! Here's a healing orb.
Where are you going?
Here, let me help now.
In an instant! Impact frost!
Here's a healing arc.
Take this!
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
No further! Take this!
Denied!
Demon Fang!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more! You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm like bait to them.
Dance in the wind!
Rising Phoenix!
Air thrust! Astral energy!
Try this! Infernal Torrent!
Glacial spear.
Take this!
Sleep now. Freeze laser!
Infernal Ghost!
Glacial spear.
Here's evil!
Rising Wyvern! This one's all mine!
More for the
Rising
top!
Phoenix! You picked the wrong fight!
Here and now!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix!
You require a hand.
Eat this! Try this! Explosive ring!
With this, I can become even stronger.
No backing down.
Where are you going?
Armor won't save you.
Take this! You're mine! Come and face me! Eat dirt! Literally! In an instant! Impact frost!
Here, let me help.
Here I come!
Prepare to be sealed, fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Sonic thrust! Sword Rain Alpha! Be still! Here it comes! All this! Here it now!
Here's a healing arc.
Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come! Eternal devastation!
Back into the fray!
You're mine! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double demon fang! Demon fang!
We got the advantage.
Good.
Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because draws on.
Sword Rain Alpha!
You are in tip-top shape.
Eternal
soon as I'm done here, you come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
We got some good equipment.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
More Dahna ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
But maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I never miss!
Swallow there!
Here I
Eat
go.
dirt!
How's this? Get on your feet!
Now you see what I can do.
Take this!
Just getting started.
Here, I can help. I can't heal you forever.
Here I go!
I'm surrounded.
Denied! Here's the
Swallow can't get out of this.
Talon Hurricane! Double Demon Fang!
Here comes!
Crush!
Here's the
Eternal Devastation!
Here's the lightning control!
This one's all mine!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Rising Warrior!
Dance in the wind! Here's the evil!
You're mine!
Free Lancer!
Raining Slash!
Eat this!
Eternal Devastation!
Spread! Annihilation! Back into the
Swallow Dare! Do it!
Equal assault!
Ignite!
Well, looky here!
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then? An opponent like this should be easy.
Great! Not on my watch! And again!
Dragon Shell!
This one's
You're mine!
I never miss!
Try this!
Here comes!
Now you see what I can do.
Do it!
Kisar! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Leave the charges to me.
An astral art?
That's my cue!
No further! Shut him down!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Be still!
Let's go! Eagle assault!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix!
Now!
Be still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that.
Glacial Spear! Here's the
You
evil!
picked the wrong fight!
Freeze Lancer! Eagle
Here I
assault!
come! Explosive ring!
In the wind! Seal!
I'll finish you here and now.
Be still!
Talon Hurricane! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
See what I'll finish you here and
Lightning
now.
Orb! More where that came from! I never miss!
Turn the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right, no time to hold back.
Glacial Steel! Here's the evil!
Far enough. Can't get out of this. That freaking does it.
Double Demon Fang! This time! You picked the wrong
It
fight!
must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just... what I have to do.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say, I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Demon Fang! Double Demon!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
But an opponent like this should be easy.
Demon Fang! Seal!
Demon
I'll
Fang!
be saving this one! Demon Fang! Reload! Eagle God! Lightning condemned!
You're mine!
It's too fast! Here
Stand
goes!
back. I'll trip it up.
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle! Dance in the wind! Hear me! Flame down! This one's mine!
I'll finish you
Get
here
ready!
now!
Chest game!
In a bind?
Eagle assault! Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
There's always room for improvement.
Gotta break
Here's a
through!
healing arc! First aid!
Thank you.
They cut me flank! I'll finish you here and now!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
I'll work you through! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Dance in the wind! Feel! Everything you want us to win!
Quickly then, how?
Let me take the risk!
Well, someone's feeling lively!
Get out of this! Win!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Acceleration!
You picked the wrong...
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your... every day.
Here
Let
goes!
me help! First aid!
I'm
ready!
You're mine!
With the wind!
Dragon form!
Not on my watch!
Swallow dance! Demon Fang!
First
There
aid!
you go!
You
like me?
Now
I disagree!
We turn the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Swallow blade!
Let me help! Now! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one.
Already on!
Dance in the wind! Feel!
Now you see what I do!
Get on it! Dueling! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Here goes! Up and at
With this, I can become even stronger.
Lost!
Dance in the wind!
Rising water! Ether!
Can't
Get out of this!
I'm on it!
Do it! Lightning orb! Ready!
In the groove! Rising wyvern!
In here!
Kick!
Now!
Mirage!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Magic advance!
Here!
Not on my watch!
All city to here and now!
Lightning orb!
Burn in hell!
Hey, one at a time!
Here I come!
Thunder blade! Back into the
Rising
We're
water!
going!
Take that!
Do it!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Don't get careless.
little help!
Pieces! Attack time!
Armor won't save you!
Fresh! Dance in the wind!
Double demon fang!
Feel!
Rising water!
Feel!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Flaming thrust!
Leave the sources on me!
Rising phoenix!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help.
It's time!
Here I come! Take this! It's over! Take this!
Denied!
It's on!
Now!
We're cleaning now!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
What's that big tower over there?
We should be able to cook here.
impressed how well balanced this thing is.
There are still so many creatures.
Looks perfect and...
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Hear me, flame of fury! My astral energy! Here's evil. Sleep now. Sleep forever.
Rising water! You picked the wrong fight!
I'm on a roll now! Hey, when did I get so popular?
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shut!
Well done.
Here I come!
Primed and ready. Field laser. Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Magic is confiscated.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Dance in the wind! Here! Flame of fury!
Rising water!
Carve
through armor!
Glacial spear! Here! Whoa! Hey! One at a time!
Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
No, I wasn't!
Guess I misread the landing.
Out of our way! Dance in the wind!
Freaking cut it!
Dance in the wind!
There! Denied! They got me flanked! Take this! I'm on it! Okay, here I go!
Freeze! All yours, Kisara.
Strikes in the wind! One more! And I'm all stopped up! Where are you going?
Demon Train! Destruction!
Now! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Lightning condemned!
Take this!
Thunder!
I'll run you through! Can't get out of this! I'm on a roll now!
Freeze Blaster!
First strike! You're mine! Mirage!
Here comes!
Throw it!
Do it! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Wow! Look what I just found.
Little help! Hear me!
I'm like bait to them.
Take this! And more! Here I come! This one's all mine! Not today!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for you! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Here, not on my watch!
The enemy wields arch too.
We'll soon see about that! I'm ready! Lightning!
Rising Wyvern! Do it! Glitter Dragon!
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more fun.
No complaints from me.
There. Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already! I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm... Been looking for you. For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
I can carve through armor!
Not today! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Can't get out of this!
I'll
finish you here and now!
Who the hell? Are you?
Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Here's a healing
Take it,
armor.
Joy.
First aid.
I owe you one.
Enjoy.
Excited.
Dragon Ball!
Locked and ready.
It's too much!
Here's a healing arm.
Over?
I'll bring you back from death to bit.
Freaking does it!
Watch it.
I'll let you all down.
Not done yet! You're mine!
Freeze Lancer.
I'll bring you back from death to bit.
Here I come! Rise
In a bind?
Here.
Let me have.
Double demon fang!
Oh, it's you.
Demon fang!
And there's the will. Not in your dreams.
Double demon fang! Burn it!
Show me your strength.
Got it. Now let's dance.
that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alfin?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alfin?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly...
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all.
No, I know you're not.
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alfin, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alfin? Can you use Dahna astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey.
We should be able to cook here.
Guess I misread the landing. Not this way, I guess. Not this way, I guess. I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
If you need help with anything, just let me... know.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No, when I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint here.
Nope, that'd be silly.
We're thinning them out.
We more like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly.
Astral Box?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Sweep now. Back into the fray.
Watch this! Sword Ring Alpha! Blow away! Eternal devastation! Wish that... They were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Like,
Out of our way. Raging cascade. Burning strike.
Witness can! Eternal devastation!
Do it. Blah, blah, blah. Magic. Crossblade.
Got fire!
I've got this. Let him marksman handle it.
The enemy will...
All yours! Try this! Damn it! Slash!
I'm on a roll.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep a white glove.
now I'm in the groove.
Now. Burning strike.
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
No choice.
Here I go.
I'll finish you here and now! Double Demon Fang! Rising Wyvern!
Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No, nothing's done. Now.
Demon Fang!
Don't mind if I do.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
I'll finish you here and now!
Magic advance.
Sweet now! Really owe you one.
This'll come in handy.
Ignite!
Magic advance. Sweep now.
Double Demon Fang!
Do it.
Destroy all! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! Okay, here I go.
Eagle Assault!
The heavens must be smiling.